I actually wonder if like he got scared. I mean, not scared, but like I wonder if he backed out.
Well, yeah, because it's like, oh, here's like a person that's an advocate for casual Fortnite. Like, the slim chance of him getting beat probably did like
Yeah.
scare him a little bit.
I mean, they were low-key popping off on him at some of the segments.
They were, yeah.
The fact that he lost it, like I would have thought they would have won in Zone Wars and he would have won a box fight, but it was the opposite, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
What's good, y'all? How we doing? We are live. Iku, I'm sorry. The audio was a bit weird. I thought I muted my desktop audio in like the start screen, but I actually didn't. So that's just amazing, isn't it? Eli plays Fortnite. I believe that is it's a track from Chapter 3, Season 3, and it has, like, slurp mushrooms on top of it. Wait, was it Collision Course? Okay, Michael Afton, it was Collision Course. It was from, like, the same as, like, last stream, first episode. You guys miss me? I wasn't here last week. I don't think they missed me, guys. Did y'all miss me? Please tell me you missed me. Yeah, what's up? So I didn't really get to like discuss this with y'all. How did it go with Cosmic Flu last time? Thanks, Eli plays Fortnite. I missed you too. Yeah, so let's start, because like I haven't really gotten the chance to talk about Season 3, and I think I have some points that you guys might like. Because remember, I wasn't here last week. So if there's anything that you guys think or like we should like bring up, like the laser rifle was added just randomly like a couple days ago. A balanced weapon. Like it fires really fast. It fires really fast. Like it fires as fast as like faster than the Enforcer AR, and it does like 36 normal, 72 headshot, but it does like it has like 8 shots before it completely overheats. No, it's the Fallout gun. It's like the E11, but if it was accurate. I think it's hit scan. Is it hit scan? Oh shoot, they can't, oh my gosh, I'm a freaking idiot. I'm an idiot. Okay, I'm sorry, Eli. I fixed it. Gosh, I sold.
Did not hear?
Yeah,
Oh,
I had you
hear
guys
us?
muted. Oh my gosh,
Can they hear us
you're
now?
never gonna let me cook
Oh,
again.
no.
You're never gonna let me cook again.
Oh, that's
We've been-
crazy.
Yeah, we're here.
It was
No, Rim's just
unintentional.
talking to
I'm so
himself, yeah.
sorry. Yeah,
My
it's the
opinions are
voices.
just
It's the voices
Come on,
in my
bro.
head, y'all. They're just. Hey, we have 33 viewers on, so if you guys haven't,
Hey,
if
enjoy
you guys
talking
are
to
like
you.
new to the stream, if you guys weren't here last week, Give us a what's up in chat. How are y'all doing today? Just let me know how you doing.
Yeah, I still think the bow is a little more convenient than the laser gun, at least for cars, in my
I
experience.
get that.
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
really
the car,
carry the
yeah.
bow. I find myself carrying like an enforcer AR and a combat shotgun most of the time, just because the enforcer has like good damage and good range, and the combat shotgun is basically a SMG that sprays. You
Yeah,
just
the
can't use
combat's
it to
great.
break into. You just can't use it to break into box.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie
I-
though, I don't
I
really
really
care
know the
for the
gun.
enforcer. The enforcer's not my favorite.
Yeah.
The Enforcer AR? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a
I
huge
like the
fan.
striker
I
more
actually
better.
love the enforcer AR, but that's a hot take, and I know that's a hot take. So what do y'all, especially with the thermal scope, and I love the thermal scope too. And everybody hates me for like liking the thermal scope, but I really like the thermal scope.
Yeah, it's fine if you like the thermal scope, but you said you put that thing on the hand cannon. That
Yeah,
is
that was crazy. That was
diabolical.
crazy.
That is a diabolical act.
How do you hit your shots with that on there?
I don't know, dude. That's insane.
I just hit him. I'm just him. Thank you, Average. The enforcer is insanely goated.
I like the Enforcer. It's just like, if I had a choice between that and the Striker, I'm taking the Striker.
No, Aiden, he plays. I have tons of Riz. You have no idea.
It's
The
impossible.
thermal
with
is
the
not
thermal.
trash, Banana. The thermal's not trash. The thermal is the best mod to put on a hand cannon.
You see,
Yeah.
like Eli said, no, Red Eye. Red Eye is valid to put on the hand
I
cannon.
like red eye or thermal.
I
I
prefer
go
no
with either.
scope.
I go with either.
No scope on the hand cannon.
Yeah, no scope is the best in the hand cannon, or the Hollow.
The hollow. Which one's that?
The Hollow's the rectangle one.
Oh yeah.
The one that's on the mythic one up on the island.
Yeah.
I don't like the hollow scope. I really don't like the hollow scope.
Actually,
It's definitely my
I like
least
the
favorite
red eye
scope.
the most.
I
but
just like
I'll take
the
the hollow.
reticle, like the scope is like so big. Like how can y'all hit shots with that? I can't hit shots with that.
I don't
find
even get shots
myself-
with the hand with the thermal scope.
I
Yeah,
It's
the
like so
thermal mist
confusing.
makes me mad, dude.
I can't. I find myself like when I get the mythic hand cannon, I find myself using just like hip fire because
Yeah.
So the only sane what? He said the only sane person here is Twisty. What did I say different? I thought we were all just against Rim with the thermal right now.
Yeah, we are.
I think as you said, you put the red eye on the hand cannon.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only scope I'll put on it, but I still prefer just the normal ADS with it.
Yeah, the normal. I like the red eye the most, but I feel like on the hand cannon, it's just no scope.
I feel
Yeah,
like
for
red
sure.
eye for like all guns is just the best all around scope.
Dude,
Yeah,
the
no,
red
Maybe that's
eye,
because
yeah.
with like, oh my gosh, with like the combat assault rifle, like the mythic combat assault rifle is basically the MK7.
Yeah.
It's basically because like like, oh my gosh, what's that called? Oh my gosh, I'm blanking. It's got like all the mods that like reduce like how much your gun like kicks back on you. Like what is that? Oh my gosh, I'm blanking.
No idea.
So oh my gosh.
That's facts. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, y'all,
Forget-
like
forget.
in chat, can you help me out? I'm blank, dude. I'm running on like I've gotten like 12 hours of sleep in the past 60 hours. I'm running on next to nothing. Recoil, Banana. You're so valid. Mod that guy. Actually, don't. It's recoil. It's recoil. So it has like the recoil reducing mods. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you meant a mod that reduces recoil. That's
Yeah.
what I thought you meant.
It like
I thought
all-
you were asking what the mod was. I was like, I don't know.
Oh. All the mods reduce like on the combat assault rifle reduce its recoil, so it's just the combat assault rifle, but like with like no recoil, which is basically the MK7. Especially with the red
Yeah.
dot. Oh dude, you shred people. Like I've been shredded before. It sucks. AQ, I'm falling off. Yeah, I am falling off. I'm just not the
That
same
mythic
anymore.
is so good, bro.
Yeah.
That combat AR. I do hope it's in the loophole in like a few weeks, but I think it's kind of cool. The boss right now.
I honestly think it's really cool how they brought back a weapon and they have it be a boss exclusive. If that's a thing that they do like every season, what's good, Noah? If that's a thing that they do like every season, and like have it like be boss exclusive for like the first like month or so, I think that's actually super valid. But that's just me.
Yeah, because I feel like in season 1, yeah, we got nothing but like the medallions were all the same, and then the guns, which were already in the loophole, and they just had a little bit stats that were like
season 1 just felt really like boring and repetitive, but like with season 3, because of like the cars, it just feels like a different game for me every time.
Yeah, I did like season 1, but it did lack on personality. I feel like.
And the medallions too. The medallions are so much better now. Because didn't it just stack shield, and then they nerfed it to where it's like,
yeah, it was like
you could
70.
only get a certain amount of shield. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I honestly think the medallions were better pre-nerf, and not better like. Oh, of course they were better, right? Because they gave you like the like full shield instantly, basically. But I mean better, like more balanced. It was more worth it. I found like a lot of players like didn't even pick up medallions after the nerf.
Yeah, there's no point. Like,
it's just 50 shield. Like, it's just 50 shield.
I just picked them up to get into the vaults, and then I just dropped them because then you could just get your whole like spot revealed on the map and like just a little bit of extra shield. It's like not really that worth it.
Yeah.
If it was like 75 shield, I might have picked it up. Or if it was like you can do like 50 shield and 50 health, I would have picked it up.
Yeah, and if you got 2, wasn't it just that it went up faster to 50, and then like 3 would actually get you above 50, or no?
It was like it would go up to 50 at like the same rate, and then each medallion you get would be like 60, 70, 80, and then if you got all 5, it'd be 100.
I see.
But I like the medallions where they're like unique, like not just shield. And I really feel like Chapter 5 has gotten better every season, which is not something that I can say for every other chapter. Like Chapter 2 had Chapter 2 Season 1, which was good. A lot of people really liked that season, and then it had the delay, so people kind of like lost good opinions of it. And then Chapter 2 had Chapter 2 had Chapter 2 Season 2, which was good. That was actually probably the best season of all time, according to a lot of people think that's the best season of all time. And then a lot of people don't like Chapter 2 Season 3 as much. And then Chapter 3, well, obviously Chapter 3 has Vibin, and we know how all of us feel about Vibin. And then Chapter 4 had Wilds. But Chapter 5, I feel like they hit where they hit, like they do good for a season, and then the next season they build on what the community disliked.
Yeah,
and I feel like it's getting better every season.
All of you are going to disagree with this. I think Chapter 3 fell off so hard by the end of it. It's just like
no.
First seasons are so good, and then it just
listen. It did have a fall off, but I still enjoyed every season of Chapter 3.
Chapter 3 Season 4 is one of the best seasons of all time, and nobody will ever change my mind.
Best season of all time is crazy. I mean, I get you started in Chapter 3.
I did not say best season of all time. I want to be clear. It's like top 3.
Top 3?
My top 5 seasons, my top 5 seasons that I played in order are Chapter 3 Season 2, Chapter 4 Season OG, Chapter 3 Season 4, Chapter 4 Season 2, and Chapter 3 Season 1. I haven't ranked Chapter 5 Season 3 yet because, well, obviously we haven't played it in full. They could do something that absolutely ruins the season, but I doubt it. But right now it'd probably be an S tier season for me. It'd probably go ahead of Chapter 3 Season 4. But I feel like currently, before the end of the season, Chapter 3 Season 4 is my 3rd favorite season of all time.
Yeah, Chapter 3 Season 4 is based. I'm not gonna lie.
Now, Twisty's the only person that agrees with me on that.
Vibin is not. It's all of a sudden it's cool to say that you liked Vibin, and I know there's people that did like it, but Vibin was just so boring.
Yeah, it could have been so good, just they ruined it.
Eli
Everything about it.
Chapter 4 Season 4, mid. The reason why it was mid is because it relied on like past seasons and nostalgia with all of its weapons to make a good season. There wasn't really anything other than the locations, like the new map changes, was just absolutely mid. There wasn't really anything going on that season because they were just preparing us for OG. Like,
I think. Well, okay, hold on. I think Chapter 4 Season 4 had way better upgrades on its map than Chapter 3 Season 4 did. Like by far.
Yeah.
I disagree, but I see your point.
What did Chapter 3 Season 4 have though?
Chapter 3, Season 4 had 14 new named locations. I don't care that they were all the same. We had a map. And that was the last time that we've had, like, progressive map changes throughout the season. So, like, mad respect to that. Chapter 4, Season 4 added just 3 locations, and they were all, like, the same vibe.
Wait, KP said you're forgetting Dragon Ball? Yeah, I mean, Vibin, the only good part of Vibin was Dragon Ball.
That's what I'm saying.
And the problem is, it's like, that's like the last
can't be good if it completely relies on collabs to be good. Other than collab-based seasons, like Marvel season. But, like, if your season is not, like, based off of a collab or a series, it can't be good if it relies on a collab or a series to be, like, a memorable season. Like, people remember Vibin for Dragon Ball. Like, that's the only reason why why a lot of people like it. But then you can't say that Vibin is good, because Vibin was supposed to be the chill season about celebrating a victory in war. It's not supposed to be the Dragon Ball collab season. You know what I'm saying?
I will say, like, Vibin's theme never really made sense to me. Like, just, oh yeah, we won a war, so let's have a whole season of us just like, lounging around, like, nothing happening.
Oh,
like,
and also we won a war, so...
But, like, come on.
We won a war, so purple trees sprout all over the island. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and it's just like, weird. I'm fine with the chill vibe, but just because you're a chill vibe doesn't mean you have to take that literal and just...
Not update your game,
yeah, put your game on auto drive for 3 months. And then at the end, they're like, oh crap, we actually have to do something. Let's do Dragon Ball. Vibin's theme was one of the best. There was no theme to Vibin. What are you talking about? It was just, here's a chill map for 3 months. Here's a pretty tree. Here's Darth Vader.
Darth Vader was so random.
Darth Vader and Indiana Jones, bro. What?
Like, there's no shot that that's one of the best themes when you have heavily themed seasons out there.
Chill season was one of the worst people of all time to be on the island. Like, what?
Chill season with literal guy who's killed millions of people, slaughtered children, and blown up planets as the tier 100 reward and the face of the season. What?
Yeah, and then you have a bunch of models for a clothing magazine in your battle pass that make no sense.
Okay. Yeah, Eevee is actually a really good skin.
The fashion thing.
Vibin had a pretty good battle pass, other than Darth Vader and Indiana Jones, and those weren't bad skins.
And they didn't even give Darth Vader super styles. I can't even run as a gold Darth Vader. You know how cool that would be?
Yeah, that would be
so. That would be kind of sick, actually.
I will say though, Vibin super styles sucked, bro. They were so bad.
Oh my gosh, the whole cover.
I get what they were going for with like the full gold, but like, come on, bro.
I actually really like Vibin super styles. That's also my hot take. I think Chapter 5 super styles have been the weakest of any chapters so far.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I like the concept, but I feel like it doesn't scream, oh, this is the top reward in the entire battle pass.
I feel like Chapter 4, because Chapter 4 had a good super styles with the first season, but as far as I can remember, Mega didn't really have good super styles. They were kind of weird.
Mega was aight.
3 had some, I think, like the red and black one, I like that.
3 had the red and black one, the rainbow, like, leopard one, and then it had, like, the tiger stripe one. That, dude, running tiger stripe, like, trace is so tough.
Oh. Dude, Average, you have to be trolling at this point. There's no way you think the super styles are peak. Because Average makes a comment on my channel all the time about Vibin, and I think he's trolling.
I try and mention how bad Vibin was as often as possible on my channel.
I'm going to start dropping it every video and just tagging Average.
Do that. Start beef. The beef. You
know what? Beef. Every single video, I'm probably just going to say like something like this thing was bad, and then I'll probably just say still not as bad as Wilds, and just like.
I'm not gonna lie, Wilds is like leagues better than Vibin though.
Yeah, Michael Afton just said that. Michael Afton should have just said that Gwen Stacy should have been the Vibin tier 100 instead of Darth Vader.
Probably.
I agree.
Yeah, it would have made more sense. Yeah,
I agree. But
he would have been cool.
I'd rather have Gwen with the season 4 super styles than the season 1 super styles, because the season 3 super styles, because Gwen with the season 4 super styles goes so hard, dude.
Yeah, her super styles.
I run that so often.
Yeah. We're gonna start. questions now, or
Yeah.
Yeah, do you guys want to? All right.
yeah?
No, you
All
don't.
right.
So should I just start with? Should I just go all Fortnite and then go to like the more off-topic ones? Or do
Yeah,
we
I
do
would
it
go.
right now?
So we're gonna start the questions, aggro. I would go with Fortnite questions first.
Okay.
These questions were made, and your mic is kind of quiet.
My bad. I was away from it.
Okay.
I'm back.
So, chat, we're not gonna really accept any questions from y'all because we asked for them in a community post. So if you don't get those community posts, make sure to subscribe because we definitely want to do this more often. We know that we think that this is gonna be a lot of fun, and we can kind of bounce ideas off of each other and kind of chat as a whole community. So.
Yeah,
But you guys can still give your input in chat, though. Like,
Absolutely,
you still want to hear
absolutely,
your
but
input,
we're
and
not
we'll
just gonna-
respond to that.
Yeah, but we're just not
So
like
keep
if you ask
comments,
us
yeah.
something, save that for like a next community post where we're actually like taking questions. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, some of these I got from previous. Like, I went into previous streams and looked at the chat to get some other questions. So, I can anything I see in here, I can just write down for another time, or I can write it down for later. All right. So the first one I have is, what would be your guys' like custom season, like a perfect season for you guys?
You guys know what I'm gonna say. You guys know what I'm gonna say.
Star Wars.
Star Wars season.
I can
Star
yeah,
Wars
yeah,
season.
Called it.
At this point, I would say a horror season or Star Wars.
Yeah, horror season would go hard. I got
Oh,
that. or
speaking
Star
of
Wars.
horror, are you guys gonna go see A Quiet Place Part 3?
Nah,
Maybe
horror,
when it was
the thing
coming out.
I like horror games, but horror movies just don't do it for me.
I
Or something.
really
I-
like
I-
I really
I
like A
like
Quiet
some-
Place. Shout out to anybody in chat who loves A Quiet Place.
I like some horror movies, but like a lot of them are good. Like I like Scream and like
Yeah, Scream's
Halloween, but most of them, especially nowadays, they're just like so bad and like they're not even that scary if I'm being honest.
Well, like
Well, I feel like
A-
Scream isn't even a good movie because it's scary. It's just kind of funny. Like that's
Yeah.
the best part about it.
Well, also slashers
that's the
are
thing.
different. Slashers are different. Like, it's like the shock value rather than
Yeah,
like
that's true,
scary.
that's true.
Aku says Egyptian mythology would be his ideal season. That would actually be
Oh,
so
that'd be
dope.
sick.
Egyptian mythology is so cool.
Dude,
Oh my God.
after last season, I really want them to do more mythology.
Like
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
Greek mythology was like the least interesting mythology to do. They could have done Norse, they could have done Native American, they could have obviously done Egyptian mythology. Like yeah, it's the most widely known, but like running as like Ra would be so cool. Like
It was probably just a test.
and
I mean,
then
I see.
and then you could put like I don't know, you could put like another Moon Knight skin in the battle pass.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
First
and a
thing, I
Harry
feel
Potter
like-
season.
Harry Potter season would be good. I feel like though, no, from now on, like no mythology season should be a season 2 because season 2 is where we get Star Wars stuff, and it does not mix well. Like, it just feels kind of.
It doesn't. We need season
Yeah.
2 to be a Star Wars season. I mean, just
Yeah, they could just do a Star Wars season straight up.
so somebody had like an
That's
idea
facts, bro.
in one of
This
my
is risky.
videos where the
Being
Star
like
Wars
Jude so
season
hard.
should just be the story of each trilogy playing out on the map, which would be super cool, I think.
I don't know. I'd rather have originality.
Yeah, I feel like we kind of like how they
No,
did
I
it
like
with
my
the,
idea better. No offense if you're in chat. I like my idea better, but I'm just saying that'd be kind of cool. Like
Yeah, but I feel like kind of what they did with the Marvel season. Like, yeah, it was like all the Marvel characters, but they made their own story with it. You know, like Galactus is coming to the island, so like
yeah, I really
gotta
liked
stop him.
I
It's
really
like-
liked that
it's a-
concept. That story is super
it was
cool.
it was really simple, just like stop Galactus. But I feel like it was like really good for what they could have done. You know.
Yeah, because I mean, they could have easily just put a bunch of popular like MCU characters in there and had no story to it and sell the crap out of that battle pass.
Which they
But-
did, but I like how they actually, unlike the
Well-
MCU, I like how they actually put effort into that battle pass.
Well, no,
And
like
they actually
half
put
the
effort
battle
into the
pass,
season.
half of the battle pass was characters that haven't been in the MCU though.
I actually appreciate that though. Banana, I cooked and
Yeah,
burnt it to a crisp. Yeah, but y'all still ate. I'm just saying.
Graham cooked and burnt to a crisp.
Who's the Smurf guy? Smurf, you got a potential follower who doesn't know who you are.
I mean,
Say a little bit about yourself. Introduce yourself. Come on, come on.
hold on. I'm Little Smurf. I make content like similar to Rem and Aggro, and Twisty's content's kind of different from mine. But yeah, if you want, go subscribe to me. My ads down below the profile pictures, right? I can't see what stream is. I'm only reading chat. But
No, it's
Yeah.
below the. It's like on there. He's at Little Smurf YT.
Yeah.
Dope.
okay, but
Just
Oh,
Little
subscribe.
Smurf, you probably find it.
AQ says, "Who has the best takes of the four of us?" And I kind of want to answer this question because it's definitely not
I
me.
would-
It's definitely not me. I just got so much flack for what I just said from you
Yeah,
guys and from the chat.
I don't know. I mean, I don't feel like
I
any
feel
of
like
us have
everyone-
better takes.
I'd like to
Yeah.
nominate Smurf for having the best takes, but that's just me.
I say Smurf, yeah, because I think Smurf is the
Yeah.
most diverse in the world.
Yeah, the only controversial one that I have is that Paradise is like a top 5 for me, but that's
I have tons
about
of
it.
controversial takes. I have tons of controversial takes about everything, which I'm sure we'll get to as we answer more questions.
Little Smurf is him, indeed.
Little Smurf is absolutely him. Ed and he plays. Oh, can we
saying I
can
have
we
the
remove
best takes
that?
is crazy because I think Vibin is good.
Yeah.
Hey, we'd like Aiden he plays. I'd like to keep it mostly family friendly, so please don't use that emoji in our chat.
I didn't even know that was an emoji.
Yeah.
It's
And
kinda
then they
funny, I'm
removed
not
the
gonna
gun emoji because it's too violent.
Isn't the gun
Yeah.
emoji just a water gun?
Yeah, they
Yes.
turned it into a water gun because it's too violent. Whatever.
All right, should I run the next one? Or
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
let's run the next one.
all right, best and worst battle pass.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh, okay.
I would say best. I'd say Mega or Marvel.
Hmm.
Best?
Whoa.
I'd say Chapter 4 Season 1, Chapter 3 Season 1, or hot take Chapter 4 Season 3.
Oh.
I hate the Chapter 4 Season 3 as a season, but the Battle Pass is really, really good. No, this season has the best Battle Pass. Sorry, my bad. This is my favorite Battle Pass.
Probably
Yeah, I would
say. Probably Mega. I think that was a really good battle pass.
Mega
I
was
think
really
Mega
good,
or
but
Chapter 2 Season 2.
the Super Styles bring it down just a little bit for me.
Chapter. Okay, you said Chapter 2, Season 2? That one was good too.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I mean that's a little basic take, but like I think Chapter 2 Season 2 just.
No, and Fortnite
It's not even my
doesn't
favorite
do
season,
stuff
but,
like
like-
that anymore. Like, you had to, like, choose Ghost or Shadow, and Fortnite just does
Yeah,
the
that was
Super
sick.
Styles. It's the same every season, and I feel like they could do something creative. Hopefully they do something like that with Marvel. Hopefully they bring back, like, the Battle Pass loading screen where had to, like, go, like, you could go, like, around the
Yeah,
room.
that was sick, bro. I don't know what
Yeah,
happened. To
I don't
that.
know
After
why
Chapter
they
4
stopped
Season
that. That was
4, they
so
stopped
cool.
it, or Chapter 2 Season
And
4,
then they
Chapter
replaced
2
it with the
so
Chapter
cool.
4, they replaced it with the Chapter 3 UI, which was buns, and then they replaced that with Chapter 4, which was even more buns, and it's been like that for 7 seasons now.
Wait, you think the Chapter 4 one was worse than Chapter 3 format?
I think the Chapter 3
I
No,
do.
Chapter 3
I
format,
do.
I'm sorry to say, had the worst format of all time. That was so
Yeah, the
bad.
Chapter 3, the little square format was so obnoxious. I
And
hated it.
the way you had to go down, bro. Chapter 2 had the best format of all time.
Oh, yeah,
no, I'm
for
not
sure,
saying it
but-
doesn't. Chapter 2 is easily the best.
Yeah, Chapter
Yeah.
4 and 5 is definitely better than 3, but I would prefer 2.
Dang, ha 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 ha, just said that they should mute me because my takes are so bad.
Wow.
Okay, personally,
I'm not
I
gonna
think,
take that. Haha, I will throw hands.
the whole Battlestar mechanic, it kind of ruins the battle pass for me because like I end up skipping stuff,
Dude, I know.
which I
I'm
could
on the
just not
same
do, but like
thing.
it's
I'm on the
too easy to
same.
skip.
I didn't want to claim. What's the second style for Peabody?
The one-
Oh, yeah.
The yellow one. I didn't want to. I didn't want to claim him, and it's like every time I open the battle pass page, I'm on like 80, and it's like
Yeah,
I get
yeah.
all the way back to him and have to scroll all the way up to Megalodon. It's so annoying.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
hate the whole
but,
Battlestar system.
I
It's just,
wish
like,
that you could just. I wish that each skin had like quests, like the secret skin.
I just prefer just the tier 1's this, tier 5's this.
The All Stars
Battle
are
Pass-
cool, but they are so useless. They're so useless. Average. Thank you.
It's just the battle stars I like, kind of like it does kind of get annoying when you when you skip stuff and it's like that, you know. But like at the same time, I just think it's cool to like be able to choose which reward you get to unlock first.
Yeah,
Like,
but I still don't like how you have to claim all the rewards to get the skin.
Oh,
Like,
Aku
I
just
feel
made a
like
really good
that
point.
gets annoying.
I was thinking it was
Aku
so
just
much
made a
more
really good
satisfying
point.
when you actually got to 100.
Yeah, I do too.
Aku just made a really good point. There are already 100 rewards in every battle pass, so why not just remove battle stars entirely and give you one reward per level?
That's what they used to do.
that's true.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, why? Like, if there were like 63 rewards in each battle pass, that would make sense. But battle stars are just useless. Cut out the middleman entirely. Give us back the
also, while we're on the
Hey,
topic of battle passes, can I just say how annoying it is now with like how they're locking specific styles behind bonus rewards? Like stuff that goes
Yeah,
with the
that's
base
Yes!
skin.
annoying.
It's
yes,
like old
I can't.
Fortnite, you would be able to claim like a pickaxe, and it would immediately it would give you like the alternate styles.
But
But
now you
they're
can't
just
claim the
different.
blue pickaxe from Machinist until like week 1 of bonus rewards. Which I get that's not
Yeah.
that long of a wait, but like I don't want to be sitting in the lobby with her red pickaxe over my shoulder. That's just like
You know
weird.
what's so annoying? The Peabody thing. You have like his normal style. Everything is normal, right? And then you get to his pickaxe, and it's just the yellow style.
Yes.
And the
my
things in the
gosh.
bonus reward, so you got to get past level 100. And I always do every season, but it's still annoying. Like,
Yeah, like I wish it would just give you the green one first, and it's like the second one, like the yellow shouldn't even be on the second page. It should be something different. Then when you claim the green one, you get the yellow one as well.
yeah,
Because that's how they used to do it, if I'm not mistaken. Like you would claim something and get the alternate styles for it, like alongside of it, instead of it being a different reward.
Siva Jenna,
Sure,
I do
when-
hate the weekly quests. I do hate the weekly quests. I think that they should be story quests actually. I think you should get rewards for the
wait.
story quests and not the weekly quests.
Should we run the
wasn't
next question now?
Yeah.
wasn't part of it
Yeah.
like worst battle pass?
Oh yeah, the worst. We
Yeah,
completely
my
glossed
bad.
over that. I would have to say, that's a hard one because I don't hate.
I
No,
don't
chapter
think
four,
any
chapter
battle
four, season
passes-
4.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I don't think any battle
Did
pass
you just
is
insult my
necessarily
favorite?
bad.
Did you just insult my main skin, Piper Pace?
Well, it's no. Listen, my
Did you
opinion.
just-
Type
my
in
most-
chat if you like Piper
Favorite
Pace,
one?
guys. Not like that, I
My-
promise.
My opinion, like most things with Fortnite, it's not that it's bad. It's just compared to everything else we get. I mean, in recent memory with battle passes, it's definitely my least favorite.
I
Hey,
feel like I can understand that some people might think they're basic, but like I feel like they're clean. Like I love the colors on them, and I feel like they all have like a difference about them. The same way that Chapter 2 Season 2 did,
Yeah.
where they were going off the same theme, but
Yeah.
there was something that separated them from each other.
Or Chapter 2, Season 6. The only one I liked out of that was really Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
I
Lara
want to
Croft,
say
but that's
something
such a good skin.
before we move on.
Yeah, Lara Croft. I don't know
We
why I
were
said
talking
Tomb
about
Raider.
like what our ideal like season would be.
Yeah.
Okay, Noah Wood just mentioned this in chat. He said an SCP season. What do y'all think of that?
I'm good.
I'd be kind of down, honestly. I love SCP, but that's just me.
What is that? What is SCP?
It's like the
Oh, don't no,
backroom
we're not
stuff,
we're not
like-
gonna get into it. We're not gonna get into it because it'd
Oh,
take
like
me
back
3
room?
hours to explain.
It's just like a bunch of weird creatures that are like locked
Oh.
away.
I don't know. I feel like you can't really have any good skins off of that. Like
Yeah.
it's really a ton of meme skins.
I'm an SCP nerd, but that's another thing that people in chat are gonna hate me for. Let's move on to the next question.
All right. Favorite season and worst season.
man.
So like your favorite season and your least favorite season?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we went over this earlier.
Oh.
Chapter 3, Season 1 is my favorite season, and Chapter 4, Season 3 is my least favorite season. And I feel like a lot of people would agree with me on that.
For me,
What's your least favorite? My bad.
Chapter 4, Season 3, Wilds. It's so bad. It's so
Prom
bad.
was- I feel like Prom was just worse. Prom was like so, like Wild is fun with
Yeah.
the loophole and like somewhat interesting. Prom was just bad.
yeah, that's the thing. I would say bad is definitely like, if you're talking like objectively bad, it would definitely either be Vibin or Primal.
Wilds.
Yeah.
No, Primal?
No, Wilds. Listen,
Wild
Wilds
had
was
a lot of stuff
redeeming.
going for it. Yeah,
Wilds
and it
was
had the whole
redeeming.
JJ Lab too, which I don't even think carried the season honestly, but it was like another bonus.
Yeah, genuinely, the only thing I didn't like about Wilds was the summer event sucked, and then I didn't
Yeah.
like that the jungle took up such a large portion. I mean, other than that, it was just average.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is like, I think the loot pool. So primal, I mean not primal, wilds. I think the loot pool was mid, and like it wasn't anything special. And then the map was easily some of the worst map changes we've gotten ever. Period. But
Well,
like
the loophole
vibing, the
is pretty
main
much
thing.
the same though, as throughout Chapter 4, other than the what was it, the new assault
Everything that,
rifle?
Yeah, but then they
yeah,
added like,
and also the Reaper,
Yeah,
the
but
flapjack, and then the
the
what's it
but
repeater
then
called?
they
The
added
amethyst
rifle
like
was
and the
crazy, and the
they
kinetic
added like
boomerang. Like, those are
four
all sick.
DMRs in the same season. Like we don't.
I don't know. I think it's wild that like people think Wild's loot pools suck, but that Vibin's loot pool is good. That's just crazy to me.
Yeah, Vibes was so like boring. There's like
Vibin
nothing
was
to play with,
awful, and then it's like the
and
stuff that they did give us was just garbage.
yeah, and then Primal just was like, I can't think of anything good about Primal other than Lara Croft. I'm not even joking.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Primal had a cool concept, but the execution just wasn't that great.
I feel like Primal could have been the best season was how much hype it had after season 5 because like there was so much going into it story wise, and then it was such a letdown. Like I think I already said this, but I just
I
feel like
agree.
that's not where the story was supposed to go, but it did go there anyways.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
Demonic just said the hottest take of all time ever in chat. He said that Chapter 2 Season 2 was the worst season of all time.
That
Hands
is
down.
crazy.
He just
Best season is
wait,
Prime. No,
wait,
you're
wait.
trolling.
Nah,
You're
he's
trolling. You're
trolling,
trolling.
he's
You're trolling.
trolling.
You're trolling. You're
That
trolling.
has to be a troll.
You're trolling. You're trolling. You're trolling.
He tagged season 4 on there where, and I know Demonic because I've talked to Demonic about the Marvel season. He is trolling.
You're right,
And
Aku. You're right, Aku. Primal's not the worst. Wilds is.
There's no shot. There's just
I swear Primal's
literally
the worst.
there is no nation in my mind that thinks that Primal is anywhere better than Wilds.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Yes, you are, Demonic. We
Honestly,
know
Primal's definitely like worse than Wilds. Because like with Wilds, as much as I don't like it, like I can think of some good stuff, but like Primal, I can't really think of anything good about it.
Yeah.
Here's the
At least
crafting
Walter
should
makes
not have
it,
been the
like-
main thing in Primal. Like crafting should have just been like an option, but you shouldn't have to
Yeah.
be able to. You shouldn't have to craft to get better weapons. You know what I'm saying?
They should have just done a side grading thing. Like the whole makeshift weapons ruined that season for me. They were so bad.
Yeah.
Like they were just annoying to play with.
Yeah, like the side grading wasn't that bad because you still had it in like
Yeah,
what
your
was it,
choice.
Invasion and stuff. Like I liked it. Like, you know, go to an upgrade station for this, go to a new
Yeah.
weapon. But like to drop you in and be like, oh yeah, even the base loot that you're used to, like you have to upgrade to that. That's just stupid.
And I think what's it called? Like they could have like done a thing where if you had an AR, you could turn it to a burst AR or something like that with the mechanical stuff, or you could turn it to
Yeah.
a primal thing. That would have been so much cooler than the stuff that they did in there.
Yeah, like I feel like the primal weapons, they should have been the ones that you're upgrading to. Like they could have been cooler.
Yeah, I actually did kind of like the primal weapons, but like not as much as any other weapon.
Yeah.
Did Smurf? Did you give your favorite and least favorite?
I think I did, but my favorite, Chapter 3 Season 1 and my least favorite,
Yes.
probably Primal.
I love you, Smurf.
Yeah,
Who's
I'd say favorite is definitely Mega or Marvel.
I thought she was about to
That's
say Chapter 3
That's
Season
fucking
4
fair.
for a second. I know it's not your
Yeah.
favorite, but it would have been funny if you're like, oh yeah, my favorite season of all time is Paradise. My favorite live event of all time is
Mega and Marvel
Fracture.
were so goated. All right, should I run the next one?
Yeah.
All right, someone said best Fortnite collab.
I mean, I
Michael
think the
Myers.
answer is obvious. The Marvel
Hmm.
season.
Yeah. Well, okay. If we're going off skins, I'm taking the Resident Evil 4 one. But if we're going or Miles Morales, obviously. If we're going off actual collab, the gameplay wise though, it's the Marvel season.
Yeah, I
If
mean Marvel outdoes every other collab just because the quantity of stuff we have. But
Yeah.
If we're going
specific
by a
collabs
single
is
skin-
definitely Michael Myers because that was like a dream thing that I never thought would happen, and I'm like a massive Michael Myers fan and Halloween fan in general. So like that was like insane for me.
Best collab, like skin, honestly, it's the Spider-Man Tier 100 from Chapter 3 Season 1. It's just like, it's so
Yeah.
clean. It's so good.
Yeah.
That was like, I had just started like playing in that season, so I had no idea like how to like play the game, so I didn't get the Tier 200 rewards, and that's like the biggest regret of my life because running that like golden Spider-Man. Oh my goodness.
No, the red
Yeah,
and
this game
black
was hard.
Spider-Man's great.
Yeah, and I like how it's a reference to Miles too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still taking the Miles skin over the Spider-Man skin, but I would say objectively the Spider-Man skin's better.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right.
Um,
Next question.
this is actually an interesting one. What do you guys think is the best mobility in the game?
Ooh,
Think about
like
that.
ever?
Shockwave
Yeah,
hammer.
Like
That's
ever?
facts. Shockwave hammer all the way, or spider webs.
Oh yeah, for sure.
No,
Yeah,
spider
spider
webs. Spider webs. That's
Spider-Man.
Yeah, with shooters.
But
web shooters. I feel like
ODM
that's
gear was pretty good
Dude.
too.
or I mean I don't know. A lot of the mobility stuff's been good. Like the
I
shockwave,
don't
the
really like the fists.
katana.
The fists are good.
Yeah, even what was it
Yeah,
It's
called?
still
airbending.
really good.
What was it called in
Airbending.
season 4 of chapter 4? Crap.
Rocket Ram.
Rocket Ram.
Yeah, Rocket Ram.
Oh,
Dude, I
Eli,
love
that.
that.
Eli plays Fortnite.
Yeah,
Just said that the
Rocket Ram's
ODM gear was the best of all time. I like the ODM
I
gear,
I
but
can-
it's
I can agree
basically a
with that,
reskin Spider-Man with an attack, and it doesn't last as
Uh,
long. So I don't really.
I wouldn't say it felt a lot different than Spider-Man, I think.
It does, but it's
feel like
essentially the
Spider-Man
same
just,
purpose. Except it
Spider-Man
has a
just,
It's
melee
smoother
attack.
than the ODM gear, but the ODM gear was so fun to use.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. ODM gear was a lot of fun
Spider-
to use.
I don't know. I feel like Spider-Man is just like the most clean like movement we've had. Like just swinging from from like trees and buildings and stuff. It just feels so natural. Like any other like swinging thing that we've had, like grapple glove or ODM gear. I don't know. It just kind of felt a little bit clunky. But like Spider-Man, it just feels so clean.
It was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, the swing in Fortnite is better than the Avengers game, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was embarrassing, yeah.
The Avengers game is actually so bad.
Yeah, bro, I don't know how they
Hey,
go
it's
with that
still-
hard with it.
It's still better than
It's-
Suicide Squad though. Suicide
That's
Squad was
true.
way worse.
I haven't played Suicide Squad yet, and I
Well,
don't
it's
plan
like-
on it.
Avengers
I'm not
at
gonna
least
waste
had
money
different
on
like yeah, like at least Avengers had like different combat packages for everybody. Suicide Squad is just like, yeah, now you're Harley Quinn, but you're still shooting a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Fortnite. Like you can wear Michael Miles and Miles Morales, but it's basically the same thing.
Silva asked, "Do you think the old Marvel mythics will come back?" I thought there's some of them are
Some of them might.
updated for the next one, right?
Yeah, I think they're gonna,
Wolverine's
like,
claws-
Wolverine.
Wolverine was up there.
Yo, what
Yeah,
if we get the Stark rifle with mods?
That is
no
gonna
way.
be
Golly, that'd be insane.
But probably the same thing they did with that with the lock-on pistol, where it's just there.
yeah. Yeah, why did they bring back the lock-on pistol that one in season 1? Like why?
What?
No one
I
wants
know they were
that.
throwing stuff in to keep it refreshing, but like it didn't really. I liked the lock-on pistol, but it didn't really do anything.
Like if you're gonna bring back a
Yeah.
weapon, bring back like the tactical pistol with mods, or bring back another
Oh.
weapon with mods. Don't just bring back a weapon that nobody like remembers from a previous season 2 that has nothing to do with your season.
Well,
Yeah.
also like Dog said, I completely forgot because they're talking about traversal, the grapple blade. I think the grapple blade's underrated. I like
The
The
it a
grapple
lot.
blade is underrated. I like the
That's
balancing
from,
where like you
uh,
couldn't control your direction, but
Was
then
that
again
the
you had
Batman
infinite
thing?
like uses.
No, the
It was from
grapple
chapter
blade
5,
was
season 1.
Yeah, it's from season 1 of this chapter.
Oh, the grapple blade was so fire. That reminded me of the hook shot from Zelda.
That was cool.
Yeah, that thing's goated.
Noah, I'd be down for that, but I don't think anybody else would be down for that.
Backroom session, but each part of the
A
map
backroom
is a different
season.
room. Oh, backroom season. I mean, I like the backrooms. I mess with Luminous
Backrooms
Spaces,
is
but I don't
fire.
know how that would
We
be
better
like
get a collab when
season.
Kane Pixels' movie comes out.
He's
The
getting a
Backrooms
movie.
movie.
Yeah.
It's kind of sick, actually. That would be a horror movie I would watch, because that's like something that's actually scary.
You see, I liked the backrooms, but like, bro, the internet just like ruined it.
Kane
Ruined it for
Pixels
me. Like,
Backrooms
all
is the
those
only good Backrooms anymore because
memes. It's like, all those memes, all those like.
like those spam
All
videos
those
that you
ones.
get like created in like Gmod where like all the entities would like
Yeah.
be dancing. Like, come on, man.
Okay, but
Yeah.
G-Rod has some creepy ass maps. Like outside
Yeah,
of
they
the way that YouTube ruined it, bro. When I used to play that game back in the day, that was creepy.
Yeah.
All right.
Next
Um,
question. Skibbity Toilet is the best. Why did I say that? Eli.
Oh,
plays
you know
Fortnite
what?
just Said that.
We had this conversation earlier. What's more important, the map or the
Oh, loot pool, 110%.
loop pool all the way?
Oh my gosh.
I think the
Listen,
loop pool is
Banana's
like,
gonna say
okay,
something. and ha ha ha's
Loop
gonna
was the
say
base of the
something,
game.
but it's map. It's map for me.
The map is just visual though. That's the thing. Like, the loot pool is what you're. It's the basis of the game. So it's like if your loot pool sucks, like your season's not fun, aka vibing.
Yeah.
I understand actually.
Like Vibin
I
had that
understand where you're
incredible
coming
POI
from.
and
And see-
nothing else.
And Vibin had a good map. They had great
Yeah.
map changes.
Yeah, that's
but
why I like
it still
Vibin more
sucked.
than Wilds.
Well, yeah, but still, like, I had more fun with Wild's loot pool, even though the map was worse than Vibin's map changes. I still think I had more fun with
Yeah.
Wild's because of the loot pool.
I don't know. I'd rather.
I can deal with the bad map if the loop pool is good. But the
yeah,
problem with
Banana
Primal
told me.
is that the
Banana
loop pool
told
is
me
bad
to
and
mute.
the map is
To
bad.
get muted. I'm sorry. I had to say that. It's my hot take.
Hey, we need someone to spice things up, to be honest. So, you know.
Hey, thank you, Aggro. Thank you. Please don't mute
How
me.
about neither? Neither of them matter.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah,
about.
bro.
Yeah,
it's all about.
Item shop on top, guys. Item shop is the real base for it.
It's
I
all
hate it when
about-
people
rarity.
use the
It's all
item
about
shop
the
to judge a
rarities,
season.
guys.
Like they're like, oh, Chapter
Yeah,
5
bro.
Season 1 was so bad because the item shop was repetitive. But the item shop is completely different. Like, what?
Yeah.
That's like saying
But they
Chapter
can remove
5
Battle
Season
Royale
1 was...
tomorrow, and everything's going to stay the same with the item shop. Like, it's
Yeah.
not going to affect anything.
That's like saying, well, Chapter 5 Season 1 was so bad because Rocket League was bad. Like, what?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know. I think what matters most is the visual audio settings. That's my favorite part of a season.
Oh, obviously. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about the UI, man?
Yeah, I spent all
The
my time in the
settings UI?
setting.
Yeah, bro.
Like when
Alright,
when they came out with Chapter 5 Season 1 and they had the different like categories, I was crying the whole time. Like it had such a big effect on me. I'm just kidding. It's map, but that's my hot take. They're very close. They're very close, but it's map for me.
Yeah, I would say with like the loop pool is important to me, but the map is right there. Like you need a good map and a good loop pool to have a good season. I mean,
They complement each other. Like you can have a really good loop pool, but a terrible map, or like a terrible map, or a terrible loop pool and a good map.
But the best
and it's just
seasons
not
do
gonna...
both well. And bad seasons usually
Yeah.
don't do either well, or usually do one well and the other horribly.
Yeah.
except for
That's my
I'll
2
say
cents that nobody wants to take, but
Chapter 4 Season 2, my favorite season. I'm not gonna lie, but map low-key lacked a little bit there. But the loop pool was so strong that and Mega City was like the best POI of all time. But still, the loop pool was so strong that it could carry the lack of map that we really
oh, the
got.
loop pool was incredible there.
Yeah.
Well,
exactly.
take for example the Marvel season. I mean, there wasn't that many map changes throughout the season because we had what was it? Doom's Domain replaced Pleasant, but I mean it's practically the same thing.
I mean, they had Stark Industries.
Well,
as a
I think
mid-season.
Well, yeah, but I'm
Doom's Domain was crazy. That was such a good POI though.
yeah, but
Yeah.
what I'm saying is like that season
it
is
didn't
so
really change too
good,
much.
but it's like it's not like the map was. We have way more map changes now than that season did.
Yeah. That's true.
But it was because the loot pool and all the mythics were so fun.
I get.
And the battle
I get,
pass.
and you know what?
I think
You guys,
they
you guys
spread out
convinced
the
me.
map
The
changes
loop,
enough.
you guys have convinced me. I'm going on a character arc. The loop pool is more important than the map.
No,
There
you
we
have
go.
to stay. You have to stay drama.
Yeah, now,
No,
now
hey,
people
hey.
are gonna leave because you're
Aggro. What's the next question?
Oh, all right. I'll try to get one that you can be a little controversial though.
Yeah, man. Keep it spicy.
Hold on. What your thoughts on Florida's current state? This one
It's
you have
not
some context
dying.
on, I feel like.
It's not
I don't
dying.
think it's
People
dying.
are dramatic.
But,
think
but,
this
but
is
Twisty,
one of the
the,
best
the
things
item
I've played
shops,
for a
they're
minute.
terrible. They're not bringing
Yeah.
back Travis Scott. They did bring back Kratos. Come on.
But
I'm gonna give it as it is. BR is in the best state that it's been in years. The metaverse
Yeah.
sucks. Yes, the
Speaking of-
the metaverse sucks.
Sorry.
The UI sucks, but we're having fun in BR, and that's all that matters.
Yes, to me too.
Yeah.
Hey guys, speaking of Travis Scott, that reminded me. There was a huge leak, and there's files that only happen during concerts, and there's like leaks about Metallica being in Battle Royale. So there's a theory that there will be a live Metallica concert, just like the Travis Scott concert.
Pretty tight. I don't
That
know
would
if
be
it's like Kid Roy.
so hype. I love Metallica.
It was confirmed. Like there were like some shop files that said used for Chapter 5 Season 3 Metallica concert.
Yeah.
So
Dude, I just hope it's not like the Kid Leroy concert that was in Creative. Like, that was bad.
Yeah, that would suck.
Who remembers
Yeah,
that,
that
And
was
actually?
I
so-
liked Kid Leroy.
That thing was
I liked
terrible,
Kid
bro.
Leroy. I liked Kid Leroy. I like Kid Leroy, but bro, that creative map sucks.
Kid Leroy is definitely
Yeah, I
an
don't know why
industry
they did
plant.
He might be. I mean,
But yeah,
he doesn't make bad music though. Like as hated as he is, like I could bop to some Kid Leroy.
I could, yeah.
I
Press
probably
start.
wouldn't like put him
Press
on.
start. You're brain rotted, like to the core, bro.
but yeah, I still think Fortnite was in a better state with Chapter 2. But when we're talking about 3, 4, and 5, I definitely think it's in the best state with BR right now that it's been.
Here's what I think.
Yeah.
When you like look at the game as it is right now, I'm like, yeah, that's good. Like BR is pretty good right now in my opinion. And I know that there's gonna be just like a competitive player in our chat who's just like absolutely tweaking when I say something like that. But BR is in a pretty good state right now, in my opinion. But like when you look at like the bigger picture, like we're gonna have 4 season chapters every year. We're gonna have an OG season every year. Everything's always gonna be the same every year. And when you think about that, I kind of think Fortnite's not actually in that good of a state right now. And they need to change something. Like they need to mix it up. They need to have like a 6 season chapter, an 8 season chapter, a 10 season chapter again. I'd be down, but just like a 4 season chapter every year just doesn't click for me.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like we need to go back to. I first I liked the idea, but then thinking about it, like in 6 years we're gonna be in what like chapter 11. That's crazy. Like they should just go back to making 2-year
Yeah.
chapters. Like chapter 2 was so
Yeah.
good because it was 2 years.
And
So
you
we
get
had
like
2 Fortnite mirrors in there, like 2 Winterfest. That was crazy.
Like, you get, like, Chapter 3, like, when the map was destroyed, I didn't feel anything because there were only 4 seasons, and I wasn't attached to the map. But, like, I guarantee you, like, for you guys, when Chapter 2's map was, like, flipped over, and, like, all of those locations and all of those memories were all of a sudden gone just like that, I bet you felt something. And then we didn't even see Chapter
Yeah.
4's map get destroyed. We just left. Like,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, and the fracture was.
I do agree, but also I think 2 years can be a bit long because like by the end of Chapter 2, I was beyond ready for a new map.
That is true.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I
it's like I think
Chapter
this. Go ahead.
No, you go.
No, you're good. You go ahead.
I think chapter 2 was good, but the ending of it, like, it felt like, okay, it's dragging on a little bit. Like, after Primal, I like season 7 and 8, but it felt like once Primal was there, it put the nail in the coffin. Like,
Yeah.
we were ready to go.
Cause see, like we're saying, like oh the year formula is too predictable, but it's like also too if they would have stuck with 2 years, like it's still predictable. I feel like each chapter just needs to be different and whatever works with the story, like end it when it's supposed to end.
Yeah,
Whether
like,
that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like whatever it needs to be, just let it be.
yeah, like, Chapter 3's
Yeah,
story would
it's
work
fine.
fine with 4 chapters. But then Chapter 4, like, there wasn't a story. Like, I don't really know what was going on there. So I feel like
Yeah.
Chapter 4 would have benefited from maybe being 8 seasons, and then Chapter 5 could be 6 seasons or something like that, and just mix it up. Like, you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
don't
like the
mind
Chapter 4
4-season
map, we didn't
chapter,
even-
but I mind it when it's a 4-season chapter every year, and there's going to be an OG season every year.
Yeah, the Chapter 4 map, we didn't even get like a proper ending to it. Like we just went into OG. There was no like cinematic.
There wasn't even a cinematic trailer. They just released
didn't
the
even
gameplay
leave-
trailer for OG.
We
And that was
didn't
it.
even like show us leaving the map or anything. It's like, no, look, OG Tilted Towers. You guys like Tilted Towers, right? Like,
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
Pleasant Park, it hasn't been in the game in 4 years. Like, come on, man.
yeah,
Yeah. I don't know. I do feel that though with the Chapter 4 map, because me personally, I know I'll get flamed, but like I miss the Chapter 4 map. I loved it,
That's facts.
and it sucked not
bro.
being able to like have a closure to it.
Yeah, bro. They had, like, if we're talking POI wise and, like, the graphics wise, like, how much the biomes look and everything, Chapter 4 had the best map. I still say that Chapter 2 had a better map overall, but, like, Chapter was pulling it away with those POIs.
I
Yeah.
agree with the take, but I like Chapter 3 the best, personally.
How they get
I mean, you started in Chapter 3, right?
Yeah, I know, but just objectively, the map is good. Like, the map is really good.
I think the Chapter 3 map is like really, really good. I feel like a lot of people don't talk about how good the map was.
If Chapter 3 and Chapter 4's map were combined, we would have had the best map, season, and loophole right there.
Yeah, 100%.
I honestly don't think any of the maps have been really that bad.
I don't think that there's a bad chapter
There
map.
hasn't been a bad map.
I actually don't think that there was a bad chapter.
Yeah,
there hasn't been a
there's
bad
no
chapter
bad
yet. There's
chapters.
been bad seasons, but there hasn't been a bad chapter.
Yeah.
Alright, should I run the next one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
We
kind of
kind of already
got a
did
little
this
passionate there, guys.
Oh, you're good. You're good. I agree with you. Collab season, like collab season you'd want. But I know we kind of already answered this, but run it back.
Star Wars.
Mortal Kombat would be cool.
Whoa,
Yeah.
that's actually a good take.
I was gonna say a gaming season, so that's on the line of Mortal Kombat.
What did you say, Rim?
I said that Mortal Kombat is a good take,
Yeah.
but I don't know if it would be enough to carry a whole season. Maybe, probably, actually.
That'd be cool. All the powers they use and everything.
Yeah, the lore between Mortal Kombat and the amount of characters and mythics they could do, they could easily carry one.
Aggro, if there's a gaming season, I have to see my boy Cal Kestis in that battle pass.
With a customizable lightsaber.
And like Cal Kestis needs to be like Gear Specialist Maya, where you can just customize everything about him, and he's like exactly like he is in the second game. Like you can just customize everything. That would be so good. And a little beady one back bling that's reactive. Oh my goodness, that would go so crazy.
I feel like he'd go hard in the Star Wars season too. Like either way,
I put him in my Star Wars season concept.
Do you think he'll get Do you think he'll get a skin?
When the third game comes out, I actually do think he'll get a skin. I hope he gets a skin because if he's not, I'm uninstalling Fortnite because the item shops are so bad.
Yeah,
That's
guys.
real though. All right.
William
This is like
Afton is
an
the tier
interesting-
100. That's what Michael just said, bro.
Wait, low-key, bro. Like I said this before, Springtrap in the game would go so hard. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah.
If we get the
Springtrap edit
from,
style?
FNAF 3, that would be crazy. Should Fortnite rerun or will Fortnite? Do you guys think Fortnite will rerun every chapter they've done?
I don't
What
think
do you
every
mean, like
chapter.
ruin? Like what does ruin mean?
Rerun.
Rerun.
Oh,
Like OG, like they did with OG, and like they're gonna do with
I
chapter
think
2.
they're only gonna do chapters 1 and 2, and then the community will be mad that they're not doing chapter 3, but we'll get chapter 1 and chapter 2. Because I feel like you can't say, like even in like when we get to like chapter like 9 or 10, and like you say like, oh, it's chapter 5 OG season. I feel like you can't say chapter 5 could be an OG season.
Yeah, OG means.
I mean, they just do a chapter
like,
5 rerun. or some shit
I
like that.
still think Chapter 2 OG just doesn't feel right. Like, I don't know. Like it hasn't been that long.
Like if I say,
I don't
like,
think they'll call it
I
chapter 2
started
OG
in
because it
chapter
makes
2,
sense.
season 3, and you call yourself an OG, I'm gonna laugh because you're not an OG. Like
You're not a true OG.
I just think it's dumb. Like they just need to take OG and either keep it with Chapter 1 to make it feel special, or do a rotation of like maps and stuff throughout a separate game mode.
And a lot of people
Yeah.
think, I agree. I actually agree, Twisty. But a lot of people think that, like, even, like, what we got in Chapter 1 OG can't be considered OG either. If you're going to call season OG, I feel like you should go, like, Season 1, Season 2, Season 3, and Season 4. I get that they were trying to, like,
I
redo
feel
the
like
end event, but, like, still.
Those
you gotta
seasons are
give us a
so
little
boring,
bit.
though. Like those first 4 seasons would not be fun to go back to. At least in my opinion. Like I'd probably quit the game. Because like,
the
imagine
last-
going from this season to chapter 1, season 3. Like, what am I gonna do? Shoot a gun and that's all? Like at that point, I can just go play any other.
Yeah, you're right. I was kind of sounding like a competitive player there.
No, not like I.
Remove the cars from the game. Demonic is tweaking.
Hold on.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like the whole OG thing is just Epic just needs to be careful and not take it too far, because like I just think, I don't know. I think after it came last year, it should have just been permanent on the side.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, but the thing is though, people get so bored. Like they would, even if they don't want to admit it, I feel like we stop eventually.
Here's the thing. If OG was permanent, people would stop caring about it eventually because it's just the same
And
thing.
it wouldn't be special
for,
anymore.
like-
So
We're not
I
getting
definitely
anymore.
don't think that OG
I give
should be
it
permanent.
I give it a max of 6 months before everyone gets bored and then stops
Yeah.
playing it.
Everybody
see,
was
like-
getting bored at the end of 1 month of chapter 1.
Yeah, I think 1 month of it was the perfect length.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's like also too, I don't feel like it needs to take up a time slot as an actual season. Like even if they didn't want to do it all year, they
true.
could still just bring it back as like a LTM, where it's like, oh, for a month and every November we're bringing back OG. Like
Yeah,
I don't
it is
know,
a little
even as
disappointing
someone
that we're
that
gonna cut off them.
yeah, like even as somebody that loves Chapter 2, I mean, if we're getting a Marvel season next season, I would much rather have an extra couple weeks onto that season than going back to Chapter 2. That's just my opinion though.
I think for the end of that season, they should run like a separate game mode.
Yeah.
Like keep it to that month. I think because
Yeah.
you know it gives it like a special vibe.
Yeah. But yeah, I said this, but yeah, people would 100% get bored of like even chapter 2, like people are going to get bored of it eventually. Like
Yeah.
cuz we've already had that stuff happen. Like we're not going to be getting any new stuff. It's just chapter 1 or chapter 2 again. Like nothing changes about it. It's just yeah.
I will say though, I think even though chapter 2 is miles better than chapter 1, it's definitely not bringing much players.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's not bringing
I
in
think
more
it's
than
probably gonna bring like half the players in. But I like
Yeah.
that they're doing that because it shows that they aren't just focusing on, you know, the money or like the
Yeah,
success of the game.
they're not just like, "Oh, our game's dying, let's just bring back chapter 1 money."
'Cause that's
know?
how OG did feel, but
Like,
the fact
it's
that they
going-
are bringing back chapter 2 makes it feel a little different.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, should I run the next one?
Hey,
Yeah.
I just want to ask a quick question. How many questions are there?
There's not that much left because that most of them are Fortnite.
Because we've answered like 7, and it's taken us an hour to answer 7.
Yeah, we
questions,
don't
is what I'm
we
saying.
don't have to go through every single question. It's fine.
Yeah, we don't have to go through all of them.
Or maybe we
Most
should
of the
just
other
like
ones
not
are
yap as
poignant.
much.
They
I
are
don't know.
for sure.
Um,
Yeah, I mean, it's a you know.
Let's see. Do you guys want to answer some of the non-fort ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
yeah,
I have one more forward that I think we should. That might be.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
Is
Yeah,
it,
go
ahead.
is it a
Alright.
spicy?
What do you guys think with the car nerf?
Wait, the
I
car
think
nerf? Dude, competitive
Uh,
players ruin everything because they could have just removed the cars from ranked and tournaments and not nerfed it in Battle Royale where everybody likes it.
I don't know. I
I
mean,
mean, I'll be completely honest. At first, I did feel like they felt a little noticeable, but like, honestly, after a while, I don't think this nerf is that bad. The only thing that I don't like about it is that they might start nerfing it more, and and I feel like when
Yeah.
you start nerfing stuff instead of just adding counters, it ruins the season because this is why the players can't adapt. Is like Fortnite, anything was a problem, they just nerf something instead of adding something that's
Yeah.
actually going to counter.
Yeah, and they're bringing
So
back
when
the
players have to adapt, they can't do it.
Yeah, they're bringing back the EMPs, which it's like, okay, yeah, it's a counter, but it sucks because like, oh yeah,
it's
we
going to
have
slow down the
we
season.
spend our time like modding the car, you know, just one EMP, and then you have to go back to just like
Yeah.
playing normal season.
You know what would be
Here's
crazy?
the thing.
Wait, hold on. Jenna, is Alan Wake actually in the shop right now?
Yes.
My bad, you guys keep going.
You guys
he
know what
is
would be
in the shop.
crazy?
Actually?
yeah, he's in the shop.
Oh, that's so hype.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really noticed the nerfs, but it's like Smurf said. It's like I mean, I think this is where you're going. Like they're still bringing counters back on top of the nerf. Like with the counters, it's just gonna be cars are gonna
One or
feel
the other.
useless.
One or the other.
I think
feel
just
like
keep
the
the cards the same and
especially-
add counters that aren't gonna ruin the season. As in, don't
Yeah.
add stuff that would just slow down the gameplay. Like there was no reason to nerf the fist because anytime you nerf mobility like that, it just
slows
it makes the
everything
gameplay
down.
feel so slow. Yeah,
And
The
they
fist
nerfed the
still
one
is-
part about the fist that people actually didn't even like. They nerfed the one part of the fist that people didn't even care about, which was
it was the
mobility.
power of them that people had to
Nerf-
Yeah.
I would be fine if they nerfed the damage, but like making
Yeah.
a cooldown for the mobility part is so stupid.
it's
Yeah, they should
giving
nerf the damage
Shockwave
100% over that because the damage is just spam. Like
Damage
it's so
is crazy.
annoying, dude. It's so annoying like to get away from people with that because it's like even if
Yeah,
you have
exactly.
even if you have good aim, it's like by the time you settle down to get a shot in, it's just like they've spammed it 3 times and they're all over your screen. But like yeah, let's nerf the movement part that no one's complaining about, but then let's keep the damage.
No, they
it makes
nerfed the
no
damage
sense.
too. They
I didn't
nerfed
see-
it from
they
like
did.
75 to 25.
It's like it's the same thing as that. It feels like that one time in chapter 4. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I can't speak today. It feels like that one time in chapter 4, season 2, where they just added a blue kinetic blade with 2 charges for no reason.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Well, okay. Are you talking about the one in chapter 4, season 4?
No, the one in chapter 4, season 2. Like, whenever you would open, like, a chest with a kinetic blade in it, there was a 50% chance that it wasn't an epic rarity, it was a rare
Oh,
rarity.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
And
Oh,
and it
yeah,
had
that
one
was
less charge,
weird.
and it was so useless, and nobody carried it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was so weird.
Because I was going to say, the one from chapter 4, season 2 is like... Or, sorry, the one from chapter 4, season 2 was crazy.
Oh my
No,
goodness.
yeah, it was
The siphon, oh my goodness, that weapon was crazy.
Yeah. I like that they added, like, a halfway boss, like, halfway through the season for an minute. I think that was
Yeah,
actually
and then
pretty
have him
funny.
change, and then they killed him off in storyline quests that didn't have voice lines.
Yeah, that was so
We're getting
stupid.
off
He could
topic.
have
I'm
switched.
sorry, guys.
Yeah. All right. Well, we can run the non ones. The first one. How did you guys meet?
Hey,
All right, hold up. I got something that I need to say. Okay. Hold up. Wait, where is it? Actually, never mind. I lost it.
so, we kind of like met like separately, and then came together. Like I met Twisty when he commented on my video that had like 200,000 views, and he DM'd me and he's like, "Hey, bro, would you like to collab? Cause we're like in the same niche, we could like grow together." And then I saw that Smurf and Aggro had collabed, so I DM'd Smurf. I'm like, "Hey, we have a collab too. You want to do like a group thing?"
Uh,
So that's really how
Yeah.
it went. But if you guys have anything
Yeah.
to add on to that, please.
I mean, it's pretty much the same. Like I met
Yeah,
you,
so I
and
was
you're like,
meeting Smurfs too.
like I
Yeah, like,
saw Smurfs one of his videos before, and I saw like 3 or 4 of Aggro's.
Was it
But yeah,
was Smurf's video that you saw the connecting every
yes, it
franchise
was.
support?
Yeah, it was.
that's my legacy on the internet now, and I kind of like am mad about it because it was just a meme post that I made.
That's the
Like I
best.
barely put any effort into it. I did not expect that video to do so well.
I love
Yeah, and I
that
think
video so
first-
much.
The first one that I saw from Aggro, I think, was the shoot, what was it? I think it was the chapter 4 being overhated.
Oh yeah, bro. I like that
Yeah.
video, but I swear too much in it. It's I can't even watch. Other than that, though, it's probably my best video.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Smurf commented on one of my videos, so that's how I met him. And then I don't remember what happened after that, honestly.
I think I DM'd you, and then we
Yeah.
made a collab video.
Because you hopped in stream for a little bit the first time. Because I was with me and Brivi were playing on the creative map, and you
Yeah.
hopped in. Yeah.
Yeah, so in summary, it's just 2 and 2, and then connected.
Wait, aren't we
Yeah.
having Brivy on next week?
I think we are.
Yep.
He mentioned on stream a few days ago.
Yeah,
He should be down.
we're having chat. We're having Brivy on next week.
Like Briv.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
man.
right.
Make 8:30 the week after. Not to spoil
Of course.
anything.
I mean, yeah, we're not trying to
Of course,
spoil
bro.
anything. Like,
We have had a special guest of John Cena today. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean,
you probably couldn't see him.
yeah. That was a pretty good one. He came in, he said some pretty cool facts.
Yeah, he was spitting about how Chapter 5 is the best chapter and he loves the metaverse, so that's why we kicked him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cooks was also hiding in here earlier. He was with Clark, but
Yeah,
you know,
I mean,
we had to kick him out.
Lachlan was also here too, but like,
Yeah. He was running a Fortnite fashion show in the back, so
yeah,
he was behind the curtain.
I was
That's
just
how it
looking
goes,
at the
guys.
questions, and what's the question? Opinion on door frames.
Oh yeah, you
Oh, I
want
hate
me
'em. I hate them.
Yeah, look,
Boo.
those
Bro,
dark
rid of
door
those things.
frames. Keep.
I personally hate them. Can't stand them.
Yeah, opinion on door frames, bro. I don't know who asked that question, but don't ever bring those up around me ever.
Like,
Alright?
Yeah.
I get so
You really
heated
know how
when
to
I just
trigger me.
see like a 5th grader who like thinks he's so cool jump up and like slap the door frame. Like, could you just like not? Like, I hate door frames so much, dude.
Yeah. Well, I kind of like it though, because they're hurting the door frame. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
They're messing it up.
Screw the door frames.
Yeah. Anytime I see one of those, bro, I make sure to get the hinges off of that thing. All right. Should I speed run this or?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You're
Wait,
good.
I have an idea.
What's up?
Y'all want to do like So let's do like a couple more Fortnite questions. But what if we did not like Fortnite? Like, let's do a couple more non-Fortnite questions. But then, like, let's have like a lightning round of Fortnite questions where we get like 60 seconds for each question.
All right, bet.
All right, so
Alright,
like
so
2 or 3
one-
more non-Fortnite questions.
All right, I could just favorite game. We kind of answered this last time, but we can go a little deeper.
Yeah.
Um,
Jedi Survivor. Sorry.
I
That's
don't
my favorite
know.
game. Other than Fortnite.
That's a
Jedi
lot. I know a lot
Survivor.
of people that love that game, Dennis,
I
including
it's
Smurf.
for me. It's like alternating between Jedi Survivor and the OG Mario Galaxy. Like I've really loved
That game
Mario
is so
Galaxy,
good,
but
bro.
nostalgia definitely has a huge part in playing
Yeah.
into it being my
Smurf.
favorite game.
For-
I'm
And
gonna
I
have to
think-
like call you later because I can talk for like hours about how I like Jedi Survivor so much, and I'm not going to.
Yeah.
I think for
Yeah.
me, nostalgia. I don't know. Did you guys ever play Bully?
Oh, bro, I love that game. Is so good. It's
So
so funny, too.
Bully for nostalgia would be San Andreas or Bully. But like
San Andreas is so good,
recently,
too.
my favorite game. I don't know. I'd say probably. I don't know.
Yeah, Bully's goated, bro.
Dude, Bully. They need to make a sequel. It has to happen.
Yeah, that game was hard.
I don't know if it'd be appropriate though in this day and age.
Maybe I mean,
Not to
yeah,
sound like a
I
boomer.
feel like
Everyone would get canceled. Everyone
Yeah.
making the game would get
Yeah,
canceled.
like back then, like it made more sense. But now, like it'd be so censored to what they used to do in that game.
Yeah.
for me, I would come up here and say Majora's Mask, but I told Smurf. I've been replaying Final Fantasy VII, and honestly, that might be my new favorite game. I'm not gonna lie, because everything about the game is just incredible. But that's me. All right, favorite character.
Favorite character, like
I
just
remember this.
character in
like,
general.
In general.
Yeah, like ever.
I'd say Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'd say Miles Morales for me. Or
Y'all are
Cloud.
probably not gonna click with me on this one. Let me know in chat if you do. Either Cal Kestis, I really like Jedi Survivor, or Grand Admiral Thrawn.
Who's your favorite
I'd say-
non-Star Wars character?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me think. Gosh. Cooper from
Jones?
Interstellar.
I'd say probably Anakin Skywalker, but if we're talking non-Star Wars, then honestly probably Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
Yeah, but he's the best Spider-Man too. I heard people say Andrew Garfield is better than him, which is crazy.
Ew.
No,
Yeah.
the debate.
Like, okay.
Yeah, it's not.
I
Even
think
there.
though
Andrew Garfield's character is
hasn't been
cool,
a
but he's
bad
not
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, like at all. Yeah, he's
I
not a
don't
bad
think there's
Spider-Man,
been a
but like
bad Spider-Man.
he doesn't give me Spider-Man vibes. He gives me like cool guy vibes.
Yeah, Spider-Man's
really
supposed to be like a
guaranteed.
nerd.
Yeah,
Like, Peter
he's like a
Parker's
cool
supposed to be a
nerd,
nerd.
not like a cool guy.
Well, it's not just that. His movie has also sucked, so that
And
doesn't
Andrew
help.
Garfield feels more like a white Miles Morales than a Peter Parker to me.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
Like, I'm not trying to be
Yeah,
that guy, but like,
I respect the Toby and Tom. I mean, I fall more so on Tom than Toby, even though I grew up on Toby's movies. Like,
I think
I
Tom
enjoy
Holland's
Tom
like
more.
objectively the best all-around Spider-Man.
yeah, I think he's the best version, but the legality stuff between Sony and Marvel has really screwed up a lot of potential things that he could have had.
Yeah.
But
Hold on,
with
hold on.
what he's been given, I think they've did a great job so far.
Oh, absolutely.
And Far From Home is not the worst Spider-Man movie. So anyone in the
No.
chat that thinks that
No.
Amazing Spider-Man 2 is better, you're delusional.
Yeah.
The worst.
I will say this.
Yeah.
I think Miles is definitely the best Spider-Man when it comes to like focusing on the aspect of juggling Spider-Man with like real problems. You know, like being
Are
a
you talking
normal
like
kid.
movie-wise or character?
I think Miles
I'm
Morales is my favorite character of all time. He's so good.
I'm
He
talking, like-
reminds me of me.
I'm talking like how it's talking about how Miles needs to like juggle with the fact that he's Spider-Man, so he has to like save the world, but also he needs to like keep his grades up. You know, he needs to like make his parents proud. You know, he feels like an actual like real person with like real problems. So is Spider-Man.
Well,
And
see,
so it's
I
just
feel
like a
I feel
really
He's
like
definitely the most like
I feel
well-rounded
like
Spider-Man.
but
Sorry.
Peter, I mean, I guess it just depends on what version you're talking about, because like Ultimate Spider-Man feels very similar to Miles. Like the younger Spider-Man and stuff. But I think
Yeah.
that's what makes the character of Spider-Man, whether you're talking about Peter, Miles, or any of the other variants, like they all have that in common. So like I agree.
Yeah. I don't know. Miles has. I've always been able to connect with Miles more than like any other character.
I think it's a and it's also too just a popularity thing. Like Miles is a lot more popular now than he was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like he's more of like a character kids can relate to. Where
Yeah.
Peter Parker, even in like his movies where he's supposed to be way more adultish, in my opinion.
Yeah. Like
mean,
Miles,
yeah.
he's
Tom
like
Holland's the only one
he's
that
like
doesn't
16,
really
right,
live off.
or something.
Miles, he's 16, or if he's 15
Yeah.
in the movie, but he's turning 16.
Okay.
Honestly, like
And-
a lot of people probably haven't like seen it or like know what I'm talking about, but I actually relate so hard to like the main character from Interstellar. That's my favorite non-Star Wars character, but that's just me. I don't know. Have y'all seen
The game?
Interstellar?
Oh, my bad. There's not a game. I thought you're talking about something else.
The
I know what
movie.
you're talking about. I haven't seen the movie though. It's
The
one of
movie
like
is-
isn't it like one of the highest reviewed movies of all time?
It's one of the what?
Isn't that like one of the highest acclaimed movies of all time or something?
No, but
Because I know a lot of people that say good things about it.
it's a Christopher Nolan film, so that's pretty much.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
kind of jumps the
yeah.
shark at the ending, but honestly, I'm I'm a Star Wars nerd and I like Star Wars a lot, but Interstellar is my favorite film of all time.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard really good things about it.
If you haven't watched it, not watched it. If you haven't watched it, watch it. Find a time to watch it. It's the summertime, so you got plenty of time. It's like 3 hours long.
I'll probably check it out. All right, we got one more. Oh, we can
One more
combine these two.
non-Fortnite question.
Favorite movie and show. We'll just do both.
Okay, well, I said mine.
Wait, what was the question?
Favorite movie and show.
Okay, favorite show, definitely Avatar: The Last Airbender. Peak. I don't care what anyone says. But favorite movie? I honestly don't know. If I'm being honest. Like, there's so
Sure.
many good movies out there. Can't really pick one specific one. It's always changing for me.
Oh, the Mickey Mouse Christmas special.
Oh, for sure.
That goes hard. That goes hard.
For real, bro.
My favorite
Um,
show. I'm sorry, Twisty. If you have
No, you're
something.
good. You're good.
Um,
No, I'm thinking.
my
Ooh, Jurassic
favorite
Park. That's valid.
Yeah, that is valid.
I've
Mr.
never seen
Swifty,
those.
I will talk slower. My favorite show, I really like Andor, but I feel like Andor's honestly like a 10 out of 10. Like, I think it's the best like media in Star Wars, but I don't feel like I can call it like a show outright because it's only one season. So then my favorite show would be The Clone Wars.
Yeah,
I'd
Clone
say
Wars is really good.
my favorite show is probably the 90s Spider-Man cartoon.
Banana
Yeah.
says X-Men 97 is his favorite right now. I haven't seen it, but I've heard really
Yeah, I
good
haven't
things
seen
about
it
it.
either.
Yeah, I wanna
X-Men
watch it.
97 is really good.
Well, see, I watched that along with the 90s Spider-Man cartoon at my grandma's house every Sunday, but I haven't seen the new one on Disney Plus yet.
Yeah,
I've
I'm
seen
not-
spoilers though.
I want to watch that so because like, I'm not like the biggest movie or show guy because most of what I do is play video games. So like I get most of the story stuff from that. But X-Men 97 looks really good. Like I want to watch that. I'd say Across the Spider-Verse though.
Movies are
Swifty
hard,
says
though.
that Wall-E goes so hard. Wall-E is actually
Wall-E
like,
does go hard.
Wall-E was a fire Pixar movie.
my favorite animated movie is Across the Spider-Verse though.
Yeah,
I don't
that
know,
was first.
dude. Cars
Until
is
Beyond the
up there.
Spider-Verse, that will always be my favorite movie. Until Beyond the Spider-Verse.
Twisty,
comes
did
out.
you seriously just compare Across the Spider-Verse to Cars 2?
No, Cars 1.
No, Cars
Oh,
2 is
okay. I
better
was
than the
about to
original
say-
Cars.
It
Cars
was
2 is the
crazy.
best Cars movie.
No, Cars 1 is fantastic.
I haven't seen any of that. I haven't watched any.
Or Toy Story 2. Toy Story 2 goes hard.
I've seen that one.
You know what? I know like Cars 2 is objectively the worst Cars movie, but I don't know, bro. Something about just like the funny spy cars. Like, I don't know.
It's
just,
so funny.
just
It's
a
so
funny
funny that they
concept.
just like ripped off Mission Impossible after like having like a heartfelt story
Yeah.
about a guy learning to like care for somebody other than himself, and then the next movie is just like cars.
Oh yeah,
getting
we'll make the
murked and,
comedic
like,
relief
blown
a super
up.
spy.
Noah, if Noah's favorite movie is Meg 2: The Trench.
Yeah, that's what I was laughing about.
It's so funny. It's just so goofy. I like it a lot, but it's objectively a horrible film. But I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Should we do the Fortnite ones now?
All right, so Fortnite. I have a timer actually pulled up. Let's see if I can put it on.
I have a few more Fortnite questions, but we can also ask chat for some.
All right,
we need to.
Chat. I got my timer set up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna ask a Fortnite question, and we have 60 seconds to answer.
Let's get chat to give us some because we went through mostly.
Yeah. So chat.
All right.
Chat. Give us a Fortnite question. We get 60 seconds to talk about it. Or I think Aggro has a couple. Aggro, do you have a couple?
Yeah. I can. I mean, I have you can do opinion on season or prediction for season 4.
Let's So let's get a couple. Let's give chat some time to think.
All right.
Does that sound good?
We can do season 4 predictions. Yeah.
All right. Season 4 predictions. 3, 2, 1, go.
There's gonna be Marvel characters.
No way!
No way!
No way! They're actually gaslighting us. It's gonna be a DC season.
Maybe.
We're gonna get like 2 of the old powers, Wolverine's claws, and the Doom had a mythic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Wolverine's claws and the Doom mythic, and then 2 new mythics. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Wait. Oh yeah, because Doom is coming back. I think weren't we getting the other girl? What was her name?
Yeah, Sue Storm.
Yeah. I don't know who that is, but that'd probably go hard.
Yeah, we'll probably get a lot of Fantastic Four because that's what it seems like they're going towards. Especially
they have, right?
Well, yeah, but also Doom. You have Doom coming back, and then they have Sue Storm, and she's part of the Fantastic Four, and none of the Fantastic Four are in the game.
Oh,
and they're Doom
is such a good villain in the comics, and in the movies he's so bad.
Guys, and they're also like the first family of Marvel, so.
Yeah, you're right. All right, what do we have next?
Opinion on Fall Guys mode coming next week.
Opinion on Fall Guys mode going next week. Go. It's stupid. I hate it. I've said this. Go watch my season 3 will make you quit Fortnite video. I actually don't think that anymore. But my point on Fall Guys still stands. I think it's going to actually, if they add it into Battle Royale, if they go through with that, it will ruin the season for me.
Wait, I'm genuinely confused. What are they adding that's Fall Guys?
No,
they're gonna like. So remember the mothership from Chapter 2, Season 7?
Yeah.
They're gonna add like a thing where you can like go inside of Fall Guys in the middle of Battle Royale and like play through a round to get loot.
Well, listen, if it's optional, I don't care. I just think it's.
I feel like that's kind of tight.
Like if it's optional, I don't care. I still
also,
think
apparently it's gonna be like Lego, where they have all of your Fortnite skins as a Lego figure, but it's gonna be for Fall Guys characters. So I think that's gonna be pretty.
That might be good, but I just think in Battle Royale, if it's essential in Battle Royale, it's gonna ruin the game for me.
I think if it's optional, the only problem is going to be that people might camp up there. But like if they cut it off halfway through the game, I think it's good.
Yeah, I don't see a world where they're going to make it required.
Yeah,
hopefully they don't, but that's time. That's 60 seconds. So what's the next one?
Someone said they should add Stumble Guys.
Yeah, I mean, Stumble Guys is good. What's the worst season theme? Not gameplay, just theme. Go.
Primal all the way. I don't care what anyone says. Primal and Wilds.
Vibin,
yeah.
Actually,
Vibin, honestly.
Yeah, because I think Wilds, like the concept of a jungle, and then Primal.
Wilds and Primal had cool ideas, but Vibin it was just kind of like.
I feel like Fortnite is not the type of game that should be going like into the past and like into this weird like naturistic formula. It just feels off, and they've never done it right, like at all.
Yeah, it's just Vibin was just like it didn't even have a theme. Like really, it was just chill.
Like if we're talking about
Vibin, but the theme was terrible.
Yeah, if we're talking about the concept of theme, definitely Vibin.
It's Vibin. I don't even think we need to like spend all 60 seconds on that, guys. We're getting better at this. We only took 49 seconds to do that.
I'm trying to scroll through up chat, see if there's anything.
Mid.
Someone said Underground.
Somebody said chat.
Underground was great. I love the theme on there.
I think the theme was alright.
I think better. Like I love that they added.
The story was a little bit weird, but the theme is not the story, and I really like Underground's theme.
Yeah, the whole Secret Wars type of thing going on was pretty sick.
Opinions on the new mini events. That's a good one.
Okay, that is actually a really good question. Okay, 3, 2, 1, begin. 60 seconds. I like them, but they shouldn't replace live events.
They're a cool
They're not that
substitute.
much.
Yeah, they're cool if we can't have live events, but if we can have live events, I'd prefer live events, obviously.
And
Yeah.
we know that there's like a team that can work on live events because they worked on mini events. Like the lead up to season 2 was basically a live event. It was just only like 2 minutes long.
Yeah, you
Well,
could
it
have.
felt exactly like
put
a live
that
event
more.
from like chapter 1, like visually. Like you know
Yeah,
what I'm
like
saying?
they could have had that and then have a cinematic like teasing season 3 coming. But I also think it's cool to have like the in-game teasers like we had with season 3, like the dust cloud.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That was
I don't
pretty
know.
cool.
I feel like okay, not chapter 1 season mid. Like events weren't mid, but like they were just so much better in chapter 2 and chapter 3. And the
Yeah,
fact that we don't have those anymore, like it's a big step back.
for sure.
That's a very good place to end it. Actually, time's up. That was a good question. Actually, thank you. Do we have any more questions that we can answer in lightning round?
Let's
Lego
see.
movies coming out in Angry Birds 3.
Oh yeah, the new Lego movie that's coming out is a biopic about Pharrell Williams.
Yeah, what was that by the way? I keep seeing that everywhere.
Wait,
I don't
actually,
know,
that's gonna be
but it's
so
gonna have Lego figures
mid.
in it. So.
I don't understand the point of that. I mean, I like
But
Pharrell, but what?
I like Pharrell, but the concept is weird. But I saw the trailer. The animation looks like really good, and that's what scares me. Like I feel like the animation's gonna be really good, but why make a biopic about Pharrell Williams of all artists?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that would be cool if it wasn't Lego.
He's
Yeah.
not even like a real artist, you know. He's a producer, right?
I mean, I love Pharrell because he makes his production's insane. But yeah,
Me too.
he's more of a
But,
producer than an artist.
yeah.
Banana just asked what the best and worst battle pass skin is. So you guys want to do that one?
Sure.
Yeah, that's fine.
3, 2, 1.
Midas all the way, best skin.
Yeah.
Who?
Him or Kato Thorn, Midas or Kato Thorn.
Midas,
The worst is probably Nolan Chance.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
I would agree.
That's worst is crazy.
He's really
what was
bad.
there? The one wrestler girl from Wild was
Or
Scar. Right now, Scar.
the dude from season 6, the llama dude, the pinata.
You mean season
I like that
1,
guy.
chapter 3? He was
No, chapter 1, season 6. He was like the pinata dude.
What?
He was a
that guy
default
was in
skin.
chapter 3 season. Oh no, that
The
guy.
the llama. I thought
That
was cool.
guy. Oh, I thought you were talking about the llama who was in chapter 3 season 1.
Was that
no.
the worst one for you, Twisty?
Nah, best.
Well, I'm saying like those could be the bottom of the barrel.
I feel
best
like it
one
was a
is
good skin, like for
best
chapter
is-
1.
Yeah. Best is that's time, but I actually still want to keep talking about this. Best was Piper Pace for me, but Piper Pace or Gwen Stacy, and worst was probably Grizz or Bites
Yeah.
or Snap.
Great
Snap
stuff.
is mid. Snap is a mid skin.
Whoa.
What? Snap
I like
is
Snap.
dope.
Snap is good.
Snap is dope, but he could have had cooler pieces. But I still
Yeah, I
think
feel
the
like it's
pieces
just
that we
like
got were solid.
like it's just like copy paste like all the time.
I don't know. I still think with the copy paste, like you can make some sick combos.
Yeah, I've always liked him. I just like that they brought customized skins back.
Like this guy is like mid in my opinion, but that's all right.
Alright. You got time for one more?
I mean, we have time
Yeah,
for
we
more
were trying.
questions, but I just thought lightning round like mixes it up, keeps y'all entertained, because y'all's opinions, not opinions, y'all's attention spans are screwed because of YouTube Shorts and TikTok.
Oh yeah, we'll do.
That's
we'll
why I
run, like,
deleted
one more
YouTube from my phone. Guys, don't worry, I'm still making content.
Jerry there, man.
What's your favorite chapter 1 season?
Season 7.
I can't
Alright.
say that I played during
Uh,
chapter 1, but from like what it looks like, from what it looks like, season 9 probably looks like it'd be the most fun to me.
Yeah, season 9 was that was the only season 9, 8, and 10, and 5. Were
Say
like-
my favorite's probably 8.
Yeah,
8
I'd say 7 or 8 for me.
See ya,
Season 9 was for
F4B1.
me.
Yeah.
All right, we should just end it here.
Wait, should we though?
Well, Smurf has to go.
Oh, I didn't know. I'm sorry.
It was good.
That like we've been live for 90 minutes, but it doesn't
Okay.
feel like 90 minutes. So, chat, I think we're all in agreement. We're gonna end it here. Thank you for tuning into the podcast.
All right.
Yeah.
All right,
All right.
see you guys.
See you
Chat.
guys. Thank you for tuning in, and make sure to check back next week because we're gonna have Brevy as our guest.
Alright.
Should we all say our catchphrase? Thank you for watching and have a fantastic week.
All right. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic week.
No, Twisty, you gotta say it.
Yeah, come on, Twisty.
Say what?
Say
I don't
your
say
catchphrase.
Stay
gotta-
twisty.
Oh yeah, that's a
Say
good way
the
to end
line,
it.
Bart.
See ya.
Say it!
Wait, what? Hey, Twisty, you gotta say it like I'm not ending the stream until
Not
you say it
saying
like
Twisty right
really
now. Come on, bro.
enthusially.
What? I said it.
Come
No,
on,
you gotta be
Twisty,
like
you gotta do
and
it.
stay
I'm getting mad,
Twisty.
man.
I already said it. What's there to be said?
Stay Twisty.
This isn't very twisty of you guys. I don't enjoy this.
What does the connotation of Twisty mean?
I don't know. That's up for you to decide. A true artist.
Like, am I like twisting my organs around slowly? Like, what's
Art is up for interpretation.
That's up for interpretation. If you want it to be your organs,
Twisty
let
Chase's
it be your
channel is like a
organs.
piece of modern art.
Yeah.
You make
Yeah.
it up. All right,
All
I
right.
think we're good. All right, 3,